Hey guys, it is Fred, and today I wanted to talk on, I guess, a serious note, or just give you a little story time of what I've experienced. So, one, I hate the owner of Roblox, I hate the security officers of Roblox, and I hate whoever is managing the platform right now. They are doing horrible things, they're making it harder to even play the game, and these situations with predators are not getting better. I'm going to tell you an experience I came across where I was told to go off platform and then harassed, including my friends were harassed by him as well. He put us in sexual situations and he used racial slurs towards other people. So just letting you know, just trigger warning, this video does have some serious topics in it. But yeah, we're just gonna be ranting. We're gonna be driving around Bloxburg, and I'm gonna give you the story time, what actually happened, and there will be some images here as well. So, it's gonna sound like a little bit of a childish situation. So it started when we were playing Bloxburg, and I was with this one guy, and this guy, let's just say his name is let's just say his name is Logan, okay? Logan says he is having a Bloxburg wedding. And I was like, oh, wait, no way, when? And he said, just this weekend. And I said, oh, yeah, like, come on, I'd love to help cook. I mean, I'm treading all summer. I'm on my ass all summer. Like, I don't have anything better to do. So I'm like, yeah, sure, of course I'll help cook. He says, okay, I'm gonna have you meet the owner of the wedding venue, and his name is Jason. Jason is the owner, and you're gonna need to remember Jason because he is the main person. So I talked to Jason, and I'm like, oh yeah, hey, what's up? Of course I'd like to help with the food, with the wedding. Just let me know what I can cook. When I can cook, yeah, I'd totally be able to help you. Sorry, I'm just gonna turn my sound off. So I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna help cook, just let me know. And I come join the game, and then I help him cook. He has a nice wedding venue, he's working on a school. He seems like a pretty, like, normal guy that, like, you would hang out with on Roblox. And apparently he is in our age group, my age group on Roblox. So what happens is that we are on the phone where the wedding happens, and I start hanging out. Like, I kind of joined this little friend group that all plays Bloxburg together, like, once in a while, or they're always so active on the server, always so fun to hang out with. And then I noticed Jason starts to get a little controlling with his friends, like with Logan and JD. I think saying his name is fine, but if it's not, just let me know. And yeah, so it was Logan and JD. We were all hanging out, we were playing. But then he started to act very controlling towards them. He was like, oh yeah, do things my way, do things my way, do things my way. And everyone was saying, like, yo, you do not want to mess with Jason. You do not want to mess with Jason. And I did what anyone else would do, and I messed with Jason. He was yelling at JD for this really stupid reason over, I guess, a role play. He didn't do what he was supposed to. So Jason ended up yelling at JD. And I was like, yo, calm down. It's not that deep. It's just pixels. Like, we should calm down, right? But no. His other friends, Fab, also known as Gage, Steve and Blaze. Remember Blaze and Gage. Blaze and Gage are the names you're gonna have to remember. They were like, yo, don't mess with Jason, don't mess with Jason. And I'm like, okay, but, like, you shouldn't be scared of a person. This is over Roblox. So, what happened? Sorry, I want to go to Mammoth Falls. So, what ends up happening is Jason's, like, yelling at me. He's on voice chat. He's like, you do not want to see my left side. You do not want to see my left side. And I'm like, bitch, no one cares. Genuinely, stop. No one, like, if you're gonna be rude to someone, there's no reason people should give you respect. Like, give respect to get respect. Like, you know? So what happens is that, oh, dead end. Wait, we're gonna go in the water. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay, anyway, back to the story. What happens is that I end up saying, oh yeah, sorry, Jason. But then they keep telling me like, oh, Jason's gonna make you unfriend everyone. Like, Jason's gonna make everyone unfriend you. Like, you know when to mess with him. I'm like, okay, this guy seems a lot crazier than I thought. But, yeah, so we continue playing, and then JD signs up to work at the resort. And I'm like, oh, yeah, of course, another staff member. When would you like your training? I give him our available times. He says, like 5 o'clock is fine. But Jason has this little school session. So he was like, oh, sorry, JD can't make it. He's working at the school session. So sorry. And JD was like, no, it's fine. Like, I can miss a little bit. That's okay. And just like Jason makes a straight up narcissistic comment saying, bro, you're wasting my time. You're my only staff member. And like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, yeah, he can just come do the training. It'll take 15 minutes and he can be right where you need him to be. But no, Jason continued to get angry. Oh, oh. And what the? Then we were talking, me and JD, about like, oh yeah, the training's coming up. When do you want your training done? And he was like, yeah, I can do the training. And then Jason makes a comment saying, you know, JD, I'm really thinking of taking your Employee of the Year poster off the wall. What? Really? After this, you're taking his Employee of the Year? Like, genuinely, it is just pixels. It is just pixels. So, then it actually gets to a point where JD sees his true colors. And so does Logan. He confronts me. I meet him first on Discord. Like, I meet him on Discord first. And then he calls me on that app. And also, like, on his Bloxburg plot, he has like a thing, here's my Discord username, so people can get into some real trouble with him. So yeah, watch out for Jason. And we get on the call, we confront him, and he's like, okay, just give me one more chance. I'll be fine. Like, I promise, I'll change. I promise I'll change. Like, I promise. Guy's basically on his knees. We're like, okay, yeah, sure. And then we do role plays. We're playing Bloxburg together. Like, again, it's like back to normal after that situation. We're gonna say, okay, we're gonna put that in the past. We're not gonna like talk about that with Jason anymore. We're just gonna put that in the past. Then his friend Fab, also known as Gage, is in the game while we're role playing, like most of the time. So I guess him and Jason has been closest friends, but I think JD and Jason have been friends for the longest. Oh, also, like, fun fact, Among Us. Was it Among Us? Among Us talk. I'm not funny. Okay. So what happens is that we are like continuing to hang out, but then some weird thing happens on Discord. Jason is sending to JD. He's sending him, putting all of our Roblox friends in sexual scenarios with other children that we roleplay with on the platform. Like, for example, Fred fucks Steve, Logan fucks Madison, JD fucks Carla. Like, all these people that he's just making it weird. And we are younger than him, by the way. Some of the kids involved in this are like under the age of 13. So it's like there are younger children that you are saying these things about that I am very sure feel very uncomfortable with your language. And you know what? Yeah, of course they do. They have every right to. And then after that, I get these other messages, and Jason had his shirt off on Roblox. He was literally having sex with Blaze. Sexual, it's a photo on the screen, sexual references, sexual content, like literally just breaking the guidelines, having e-sex. Now it's kind of weird because Blaze is a lot younger than him. And and let me tell you this, they're definitely going to be commenting on this video. They're definitely going to make the story all messed up. And you guys can choose or choose not to follow that. And I'm going to admit, when I was angry, I did say some things, but I did not say slurs. I did not say slurs. I was not offensive. This is like, it's just really gotten to a point. And what you see is this whole, like, images of butt fucking, like, Jason Blaze in the bathtub, like, like, all that weird shit. And we're like, oh my god, what? But that's not it. That's not it. In Roblox, one of JD's brothers was apparently smoking in the game, and Jason's like, of course he's smoking, bitch ass, N-word. He calls him N-word hard R 4 times. Hard R, by the way. So now we're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And Jason stated that if he does something again, we have every right to unfriend him. So that's what we did. We did a Bloxburg dinner at 7 p.m. And did a whole confronting thing with Jason. It was a whole dinner. It was a whole event. And that very much ended turning into going on a Discord call where he was yelling at us, just being extremely rude, saying these hurtful things. And then we just dropped him. He thought that was e-sex. The whole thing was just a dumbass joke. It wasn't. It really wasn't funny. It really made people uncomfortable. So, what happened? We thought it would be over after we blocked him, but apparently it wasn't. He kept going back to JD and Minty, just straight up shit talking me. And then what happens is this crazy thing. He continues to spam call me in the middle of the night about this situation. He is begging. He is sending me messages saying, oh my god, I'm gonna commit suicide. I'm gonna kill myself. And I'm like, whoa, over Roblox? Oh, are we really doing this over Roblox? He was like, look out for Fox News 2! Kid commits suicide! And I was like, okay, wow. That is, wow, okay. That's just wow. Over this, really? And yeah, he was doing this whole suicide thing, and then we ended up trying to dox him. Okay, we're gonna call him again, and we're going to talk to him how to be respectful next time, even though we weren't gonna be his friend. Then when we call him, he confesses that the suicide thing was a joke to become our friend again. Joking about suicide. He was joking about suicide. Unbelievable. You do not joke about those things. That is a serious fucking topic. He joked about it. He just to try to get our friendship back. And honestly, yeah, it was pretty obvious he was joking. It was bullshit if he actually did that over Roblox. Like, I'm very sorry for people that are actually struggling with these issues. But making fun of it is just a whole nother level. That is just disgusting. That is disgusting. So we stopped being his friend, and then Gage calls, and he is yelling at us too. Like, he is totally brainwashed by Jason. He's totally, like, in over his head about Jason. It's like they are a gay couple at this point. It is a gay couple. They are yelling. They're literally, Gage is literally yelling at us because we aren't his friend because of his pedophilic, racist actions. We're not going to be friends with someone that does that shit. I think that's really straightforward. So, Gage couldn't understand that. So we got on a call with Jason. Jason was trying to do this bicker, like vomit pouring out of his mouth. Just bullshit, just straight bullshit. And it got to a point where he blocks all of our numbers and he puts his friends on the phone. And they call me the F slur multiple times. Like, what is with these slurs? I'm so sorry. But the people you meet on Roblox, like, this video is a lesson to be careful to the people you meet. And Jason is still dragging this on. he's still dragging this on. This isn't ending. I know it. This isn't ending. So just be careful on the people you meet on Roblox. Be careful. Just be very, very careful. Like, he even threatens to call the cops on me, even though I'm not the one doing illegal shit. Like, seriously. There was not one thing he could name that I did that was illegal. Not one. Even though he was having sex with a minor on Roblox, that is illegal. That is illegal. Literally search it up. That is illegal. You cannot do that. Anyway, just be careful with the people you meet. Don't be engaging with hoes. And have a good day. Jason, fuck you.